if you'd like to buy the game, you can use one of the links below, and for an additional $3 off, you can use the code R3D. Now, back to the video. Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a review for Persona 3, Dancing in the Moonlight. Return to the world of Persona 3, the latest iteration for the PS4, Persona 3, Dancing in the Moonlight. Is this game better than Persona 4 Dancing All Night? Let's find out in this review. Persona 3D begins with LP, Elizabeth, recruiting our fan favorite C's characters from Persona 3 to join her disco ball. The members Makoto, Junpei, Fuko, and more get a chance to dance their butts off in this side entry in the Persona 3 universe. There's no story mode or special anime story to Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight. Instead, after completing dance levels, you'll be able to receive interactive events with the characters. Some of these can be interesting, but I felt like the characters and events in P3D were much weaker than Persona 5 Dancing's characters and events. I'm sure many fans would have appreciated a story mode similar to Persona 4D over this, even if it's just mostly anime. The game's gameplay is similar to Persona 4D and might remind you of the Project Diva singing games. One thing that I want to add to that, there are a lot less cool looking effects and things going on in the background while you're dancing. So just keep that in mind when you're comparing this game to Persona 4D's gameplay. There are 25 fan favorite tracks by Shoji Meguro to unlock in this game. You can also unlock trophies, new costumes, and accessories from dancing. Personally, I thought the songs were more catchy and fun to dance to in P5D. Dancing consists of using the D-pad, some of the normal PlayStation buttons, and flicking with the analog sticks. The gameplay is pretty easy, but some of the faster songs can be quite difficult. You can play on easy, normal, and hard difficulties. Like I said, the controls are very easy to get used to, as long as you have one of the catchier tracks. I felt that some of the characters' dances were more exciting in P5D than this game. There is an option to change from English to Japanese that should appease some fans. The controls include using the D-pad for single clicks. There are also double click moves. This is clicking two buttons at once, and holding controls. And this is holding down a move and then letting go for a perfect, great, or good bonus score. The scratching tracks is a little bit more difficult, but it can increase your rainbow meter for a chance to unlock fever mode. Once you're in fever mode, you can get extra points. I found this to be the most difficult because of having to click so many different buttons, and then I have to flick the analog stick while clicking at the same time. It's a little difficult for me. Some people might not have that problem, but I did. You definitely don't want to play tired, which I did a lot of. I play the game after working all day at my job, so yeah, it can be a little tough when you're tired. The game has a nice tutorial that will help prepare you for the entire game, the modes, progressing, and controls. So it teaches you about every little thing. Another thing that you can do is after you finish an easy, normal, or hard dance on the same difficulty, you can watch a perfect score playthrough of that. So you can do a little bit more after you finish your dance, and you can see how the computer does a perfect rendition of the song. Overall, this game feels a bit underwhelming. I thought P4D was a good but not great game. Since this game doesn't feel as good as its predecessor, I'll have to give it a much lower score than that game and P5D. P5D feels like the better game out of the recent two releases. If you want all three games for a cheaper price range, buy the collection. I would have been happier with a remake or release with trophies of Persona 3 than this game. I just don't understand it. They could have just gave us an updated version of Persona 3 instead of this game, just like they did with the Yakuza games. It's fun, but not as fun as Project Diva games, P4D, or P5D. If you must buy one of the dancing games, P4D and P5D are much better than P3D. I give this game a 5 out of 10. It's a decent game, but I felt bored with this one and ended up playing P5D more than this one. I would wait for a price drop on this game because it starts at $59.99, which is way too high for this game. Or I'd get the trilogy of dancing games for an overall cheaper price. You can pick this game up on the PlayStation Vita or the PlayStation 4. If you want to help support my channel, you can use the PlayAsia link below and use the code R3D for an extra $3 off. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons for this month: Mike Shadow 24, Snizzy Snaz Bullets, Sten0328, and Yo-Yo Mongo. Thank you guys for being my patrons for this month. If you would like to help support the channel, you can use one of the links below. And if you want, you can support me on Patreon and you'll get a shout out. You can donate $1, you can donate $10, $100. You can donate as much as you want. It just helps me buy newer released Japanese games, which is what I tend to do on my channel. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And see you in the next review.